So very good morning, and I am right now at platform number 2 of Solapur station, and that's because our Vande Bharat Express is going to depart from here at platform number 2. We will see how the journey is, we will see how the experience is, how the food would be. In terms of food, I think we should be provided with morning tea and breakfast. Let's see how it is. We would be seeing the cart section also from inside Vande Bharat Express. So we'll explore that journey and we will see how the overall experience is. So my coach is C14 and I'm going ahead. But if in case you are coming to board any Vande Bharat Express in India, it has automatic door system, and if you're getting late, just get inside the train. Otherwise, you might miss it because the door gets locked before departure and it cannot be opened unless there is some situation of emergency. So let's board the train and let's get inside C14 coach. C14 and C1 coaches are very broad, and that is because it is basically designed for wheelchair access. So if in case someone is handicapped or someone needs a wheelchair, you can put in the preference of C1 and C14 coaches, and this is how it looks from inside. So I've come to my seat, and my seat is window seat, and I'll see what I can show you outside. Right now it's quite dark outside, but let me show you first the coach layout because we are just about to see the departure. Whatever it would be, the reflection is too high. So we depart sharp on time, and I was about to show you the coach layout, but the train started. So I thought, like, first let me show you the departure, and the punctuality at the start is really bang on time. So this is something which is evident with almost all Vande Bharat Express, that they start the journey pretty much on time. So let's see the departure and then I'll show you the coach layout of a train. The fare of AC chair car is 1150 rupees and catering charges is 157 rupees, and in executive class it is 2185 rupees and catering charges is 190 rupees. I mentioned detailed fare in description also. Let's see the coach layout now. This is the layout, 3x2 setup, space to keep luggage. This is the emergency button. This is the table to keep any food item or your laptop or anything. And that is the net. That is the bottle holder, which is having the bottle which they provided before the departure, 5 minutes before the departure. And this footrest is very interesting. In this footrest, you have to keep your feet, then only it will stay down. Otherwise, if you leave it, it just goes up. There is no locking system. I tried the other one also, and it's all the same. If you just remove your feet, it goes up. So that's really very weird, and why they've changed this thing. And this is the recliner button, which is used to recline the seat. And let me show you the charger. Charging points are beneath the seat over here. Every seat has their own charging point. So that was the coach layout, and I've shown you the departure also. Now we will see when we get the morning tea, because that is the first thing which they should provide after the departure, and we will see when we reach our next stop, that is Kurduwadi Junction. So let's find out how the punctuality is further on in the stops, because after Kurduwadi it is directly Pune, and then it is Kalyan, Thane, Dadar, and those are within the local train territories for the benefit of passengers. We will see the punctuality also. Let's see the washroom now, because the front coach and the last coach of Vande Bharat has a broader washroom. So as you can see, that is the place where you can keep a child. If in case any female is traveling alone, she can put in the child over there safely. That is the hand dryer, and it is quite spacious. This is the wash basin, and this side also I'll show you. That's my bag, and that is the soap, and that's the sliding door, and this is the mirror. So all in all, it is quite spacious, and if in case someone needs this much of space, they can definitely book the ticket in C14 or C1 or C7 or C1, depending on the coach composition of the trains. Someone they Bharat a smaller one, which is like the 8 coach one. Now let's get back to a seat and let's see when they provide the morning tea, and we will see what all is included along with the morning tea. So this is the things which are provided in morning tea. This is the instant chai mix, and which is a masala tea powder, and this is the Unibit biscuit. That is the stirrer, and let's see when he gives the water, hot water, and we will make the tea. So this is the cup with hot water. It's tea time. Vande Bharat branding is there. IRCTC welcomes you. Now let's make the tea, and let's see how it is. So our train reached Kurduwadi. It's first stop 5 minutes late, and it is about to start because the halt is not for too long. The train which you see is Kazipet Hadapsar Express, which is a train waiting for our train to pass on. And our train has just started from Kurduwadi Junction. Kurduwadi is a very important junction and it is known for railway purpose basically. There is one railway line which goes towards Latur, there is one railway line which goes towards Miraj, and there is the railway line which we are traveling from Solapur towards Pune. I did a journey in Visakhapatnam LTT Express, and that time the train from here was diverted towards Miraj and then it proceeded towards Pune. It was an interesting journey in another way, but you can check it out later on. It is already on my channel. It was during the early days when I started creating this channel. Thanks a lot for all those who have supported me from that time till today. Now let's see how the breakfast is. He started to serve to few people. I'm not sure why so early because I was expecting it to happen after 8. But anyways, we will see how the breakfast is, how the run is, and when we reach our next stop, which is a very important city, that is Pune Junction. This is the breakfast, which is quite interestingly weird because there is no juice and no tea packet because after breakfast also tea is provided. Omelette looks quite big, butter is there, sauce is there, there is also salt, hand sanitizer, sweet, which is a choco pie, and two normal plain bread, not a brown bread. So let me see if they provide any juice or what is the response to that. So the breakfast was fine, and I asked the pantry manager also that why the juice isn't provided, and they said like the Vande Bharat Express from Solapur to Mumbai doesn't provide the juice. In return, in evening snacks they do provide it, and unlike any other train, the juice is not provided in the breakfast. So that's really very interesting. He said the tea would be provided after breakfast, so I've asked for that. I'll show you how it is. Should be the same one. Let's see how it is. Now we'll enjoy some interesting scenes outside because I don't think there would be any extra course of meal or anything which would be provided, and we should be reaching Pune after 9. Let's see how the journey unfolds further on. So this was the tea provided, and that too after insisting, or I should say repeated asking, then he provided with this particular tea. So make sure to ask for the tea which should be provided to you because this is something unacceptable, especially if you compare the catering charges. Then this particular train's catering charges is more than the Mumbai Central Gandhinagar Capital Vande Bharat Express. That particular train catering charges is just 142 rupees as compared to 157 rupees what we are paying for this particular train. And if in case they are not listening to you, or like if in case you don't get your tea there or coffee, then you can also complain using the Twitter handle or through the helpline number, that is 139. Pretty much you won't be needing to go to the complaint process because if you just insist or speak to the pantry car manager, I think they would oblige to give you the tea or coffee whichever you like. But it is your right, it is something which is included in the catering charges, so you should be provided with that. I hope the speed also of this particular train improvises because I have not seen it clocking 120 km per hour. Forget about 130 km per hour, which is done by many other Vande Bharat Express trains. Now, this is something which might happen in future, but this is underutilization of Vande Bharat Express true potential. That's what I feel. Let me know through the comment section how you feel if in case a train like this were performing at such a moderate pace. So this is Dawn Junction where a train is skipping at a good pace and the speed is around 115 km per hour. This is an important junction. From here one railway line goes towards Manmad also, and many trains uses this particular station as their halt also. The speed is not too great. The reason is because the train is actually running before time. So yeah, it has been running consistently. It has not been halting anywhere. There were few locations where the train was cautious, maybe due to some work or temporary speed restriction, but overall I think the speed can be improvised. Especially let's see from Dawn to Pune, does it perform 130 km per hour or not, because many trains are now allowed to do that as per the recent change on the track condition. Let's see how it is before we reach Pune Junction. This is Pune Junction where a train has arrived at 9:24, and the delay is marginal but the demand over here is phenomenal. And you can see from the arrival that a lot of people are waiting, and yeah, the demand is really very good for this train from Pune to Mumbai or Mumbai to Pune. We'll also see when it departs from here, because after this our next official halt is directly at Kalyan. But in between there would be Khandala Ghat section, which should be very good and beautiful to see. Let's see how that would be. We might be facing a technical halt at Khandala also, because there is a brake check which is done over there. Everything will be explored. Nothing more will be provided in terms of food. So yeah, that was the only thing, that is morning tea and breakfast. Let's enjoy some beautiful scenes, skips of stations. Then we will reach our next official halt, Kalyan Junction. So our train has started from Pune Junction at 9:30 a.m. So the delay is just hardly like 10 minutes or so. But recently this train has been known for the incorrect reason, that is the punctuality has not been on time. So I hope this is taken care of in future, and just be aware of how your train is coming at Pune, and if in case you're boarding from Pune, then be there well on time even if it is late or something like that, because the train won't stop for too long. Anyways, the speed from Dawn to Pune wasn't that great. It was just like the moderate 115 km per hour. So I think that was precisely because the train was running before time. So I think the loco pilot again didn't fail to go aggressive onto the speed front. I hope it improvises the time, the official improvises the time in future, and it gets speeded up more later on. This is Lonavala where our train is skipping right now, and this is a very important hill station. If in case you want to come to Lonavala, then this train is not a good option, because either you have to get down at Pune or you have to get down at Kalyan, and both of them are like pretty much equidistant and it will take a lot of time. Then you have to choose some other option. This particular hill station is quite famous and very good during the monsoon time, and it sees a lot of demand and rush also during that period. And from here the train will be stopping at Khandala, which is a technical halt. Lonavala is also known for a sweet called chikki, so that is very nice and good to eat over here. I've also been to Lonavala in past, and the snacks item like the fried items are also quite good, especially when you try it during the nice chilly monsoon period. So if in case you travel here, you can definitely enjoy it. And this is Khandala where our train would be stopping as a technical halt. Please don't be in the assumption that if you want to go to Lonavala, then you can get down at Khandala, because it is a technical halt and pretty much all train stops while going towards Kalyan. Because what happens in reality is the train will stop, but the doors would not open, so you won't be able to get down, and then you have to like go till Kalyan, and then you have to come back from Kalyan to Lonavala. So that is something which needs to be taken care of if in case you want to visit Lonavala and Khandala, and then this particular train doesn't become a good option. So that's how it is. Let's enjoy the Khandala Ghat section before we reach Kalyan Junction. So our train has just started from Kalyan Junction, and the train was delayed because there was some work, or don't know why it was like not doing very fantastic. Instead, right from Solapur till here, I haven't seen the train crossing 120. Maybe I might have missed out, I might have not felt, but that's how it has been. And in terms of run, definitely Mysore and the other Vande Bharats are much better, I would say. This train also encounters terrain, so that also makes it difficult. And speaking about terrain, I hope you enjoyed whatever scenes I showed you. That was pretty much very limited to show because from glass and closed doors, it is very difficult to capture. So that's some of the best shots which I shared with you. If in case you want to see further more detailed shots, you can check out my Pune Hazrat Nizamuddin Toronto Express. That train is also very fantastic, and the experience of the Ghat section was also very good. Make sure to check it out. It's already on my channel. You would surely enjoy it. Now let's see when we reach Thane. Thane is another very important station. We'll find out when it reaches Thane. And then the final stop would be Dadar before we reach Mumbai's Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj terminus. This is Parsik Tunnel, a very important tunnel between Thane and Kalyan, and a train is passing through this particular line, and that this is dedicated for trains heading towards Mumbai LTT. So this is really surprising but a good move. The reason being because this will help our train to avoid lot of local train traffic which would be on the main line. Let's see how much cover up it can do. The train which you see is actually Netravati Express, which is standing, not because it is obstructed by our train or something. It is just completing its haul and probably might be starting soon enough. Our train is arriving at Thane the stop which we have over here. This is actually an experimental halt, but I think in future it might be a permanent halt also. Just make sure to check whether it is stopping or not over here. And here we have arrived at 12:05. Now after this we should be reaching our next stop, which would be a final halt, that is Dadar station. So at Thane we were late by 15 minutes, and here at Dadar we are late by 30 minutes. So yes, the delay kept on increasing because of the traffic in Central Railway line from Kalyan to Mumbai. And this is evident, and this can impact any train, be it Vande Bharat, Rajdhani or any train. They try to do their best, but I think there are certain limitations. I hope someday it has more accuracy. Anyways, we will see when we reach Mumbai Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj terminus, which will be our destination. If you get down at Dadar, you can easily get local train for Western Railway and any station on Western Railway line like Andheri, Bandra, Borivali. So this is the right place to get down if you have to go to those kinds of places. If in case you get down at Thane, then you have to come till Ghatkopar, and plus from there you have to take metro, then you will reach Andheri. So by this train, it is best, or by any train if it is stopping at Dadar, it is best to get down at Dadar, take the local train, and go to whichever place you like. Now let's see the arrival at Mumbai Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminal. So that was our journey. We reached here 20 minutes late. So yes, we covered 10 minutes. I'm not joking, but we did cover 10 minutes. And we reached here by 12:50. So the journey was comfortable. Food, I gave the review. I would recommend get your own food. Otherwise, you can also take the breakfast if you like to. Overall, this was my journey experience. If you still have any questions, queries or suggestions, please use the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching the video so far. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button. See you in the next vlog or any other journey. Till then, travel safe, take care and always be happy.